Good morning, class. It's Prabha Verma again over here with my next video. Today, we are going to learn to find mean by the second method, that is the assume mean method. Now, the question that arises is why the assume mean method when we have already learned the direct method. Now, the reason for having another method is that at times you'll be given a data where the values of fi and xi might be large. And in such a case, when you use the direct method, multiplying fi and xi will be a very tedious effort and it will require a lot of calculations. So to reduce our calculations, we have another method over here, that is the assume mean method. Now in this method, you will be given the class intervals, you will be given the frequencies, and as in the direct method, you will be finding the value of xi. Now next column that I've made over here is di and then fi di. Now what is this di actually? This di I have written it as xi minus 47.5 and below I have written a equal to 47.5. This a is called as the assume mean. Now how do we find this a? What you have to do is, first of all, we count the number of class intervals. Here you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That means I have an even number of class intervals. Now I ask you to find out the middlemost class intervals. I get either 40 to 55 or 55 to 70. Both of them will be the middlemost class intervals because we have even number of class intervals here. Now it is your choice between these two middlemost class intervals, which one you have to choose. So I have chosen 40 to 55. I mark it by two parallel lines so that I am highlighting the class interval which I have chosen. Now in case you have odd number of class intervals, then it is easy for you to find out the middlemost class interval. Now after you have chosen a class interval, whichever as the middlemost class interval, the value of xi of this chosen class interval becomes the value of a, that is the assume mean. So for 40 to 55, the value of xi is 47.5. So a becomes 47.5. Now di is the deviation of each of these values of xi from a. That means I am going to subtract xi minus the first value of xi minus a. That means I get 17.5 minus 47.5, I get minus 30. Next I subtract 32.5 minus 47.5, I get minus 15. Whichever class interval you choose, the value of di will always be 0 over there because it is 47.5 minus 47.5. Next 62.5 minus 42.5 gives me 15. Then similarly 30 and 45. Now if you observe this column of di, what have I got? In the center I have got 0, above 0 I have got negative values and below 0 I have got positive values. Again if you observe, above 0 I have got 15 and 30 and the same way below 0 I have got 15, 30 and 45. Now the difference between these values over here is exactly as the class size. Here when I multiply 25 minus 10 I am getting 15. Here 30 minus 15 gives me 15 and 15 minus 15 again gives me 0. So basically if you have a regular data, again I repeat, a regular data is all the class intervals are of the same size and it is continuous. In that case you will get the same values above 0 as those below 0 but with a difference of signs. Now the last column is fi di. Here I am multiply each value of fi by the subsequent value of di. So I multiply 2 by minus 30, I get minus 60. I multiply 3 by minus 15, I get minus 44 and so on so forth. I get all the values of fi di. Now here if you have to find the total of fi di, above 0 I have negative values, below 0 I have all positive values. So I add the values above 0, that is the negative values, 60 and 45, the negative values give me minus 105. The positive values when added together give me 540. Now I have one positive total here and a negative total here. I subtract them to get sigma fi di equal to 435. You will come across questions where you can get sigma fi di as negative also. There is no problem in that. Now the formula for the assume mean method of finding mean is x bar equal to a plus sigma fi di upon sigma fi. Your a was 47.5. I put the value as 47.5. Your sigma fi di came out at 435. I put it as 435. Sum of the FI column is 30. I replace it by 30. On solving it, I get the mean as 62. The value of mean is 62. Thank you. Have a safe day ahead.